We're back. Road Rants, John Matrix, Fatal J, Texas Night Live. What's up, guys?
Not much. What's going on, Rhodes?
Ray is the strongest Jedi that ever lived.
Okay, cut him off the stream.
Well, it's true based on the news. Based on the news.
You have heard of fake news, right?
Yeah. I hope it's fake news.
Oh, yeah. I've got my stream up on the Roku. It's pretty rough right now.
Yeah.
I may have to. Can you see that? Did I go rough on y'all side? Because like I look clear on the from the StreamYard side.
Now you're a bit blurry, but
yeah, you're a little fuzzy, but it's all right.
All
right. If I got to cut my camera, I will. Can I cut my camera and y'all stay on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's that work? I hadn't figured out. Hold on. I'm good.
Yeah, that right there. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what Mary does.
I hated to do that, but
I'm gonna tell you what Mary Mayhem does. She'll take a picture of her avatar and have the camera face that. So I don't know if you have something like that.
Yeah, I was talking to her about it the other day, and seeing if there was workaround, because she's really hammering them. And I sent them some messages the other day too, because I made a video from, was it the sports channel, John? I don't know. Anyway, I was testing it out, and at the end of it, I sent them a thing and said, "Look, y'all got to hook us up where we can put our avatars when we turn our cameras off." So, anyway, I mean that's sort of a big deal. I mean, we shouldn't listen. If they wanted to charge us, say, $1 for that, I might be all right with it. $1 a month or something.
How much does it cost to get the upgrades?
But $20, y'all can keep it all day long. Keep it.
It's $20 a month.
$20 a month.
Oh yeah, forget that. That's too much.
Well, actually, if you look at the way this program actually works, you're supposed to get unlimited amount of streams you can do with the $20 a month. But for the free version, they're saying that you can still get everything free for now. So that actually may change one day. I don't know, to where they limit the amount of streams you can do. But hey, we only really go live once a month. I mean, once a week on our channels for the most part. So if they say you can only do 10 live streams a month, hey, that works out for us.
Yeah. Now, the only time you'll end up having an issue with that is if they come back and they're like, your username can only be on 10 streams a month. So then all of a sudden you got a problem because you've got, other channels to go on, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. But I don't see that happening though.
Surely they would go by the actual stream launch from your name, right? You
would think, since everybody started to use their platform, that they will upgrade the free version.
Yeah. 19K Fox, what's up?
Fox, what up, man?
What's going on?
I love that feature. I love that feature.
Yeah, so I can only see the private chat. This is the first time I've actually been a guest and not the host.
Oh, did it just pop my camera back on for a half sec?
I didn't see it.
All right, let me turn it. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I got anything that's like might be holding my bandwidth down. All right, so Star Wars. While I'm thinking about it.
Yep.
What do you think, guys?
It's funny.
Ray's raising the Death Star. I see.
I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. Back in the day, I used to always calculate in my mind who is the strongest Jedi of all time. And I used to sit back and think, okay, it might be Yoda or it might be somebody from the Old Republic. But Disney just let me know today that Ray is the strongest Jedi ever.
Fake news.
For the record, I don't buy that. Right?
But I'm gonna tell you, let's even subtract the fake news. Jedi mind tricks on the first movie.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. That's
You
when I was
Jedi
out.
mind trick.
That's when I was out on the Force
That
Awakens. man.
takes training.
Yes.
Do you think that's the natural progression of it? Is next she's lifting the Death Star out
She
of the
gonna,
ocean?
Yeah.
she gonna do something. That's true. She
See-
gonna do something higher and higher each movie.
But Ray, I mean not Ray. Rhodes, I know you love the Force
Whoa.
Awakens.
What the?
I know you love the Force Awakens, man. But when she did that Jedi,
no more.
when she did that Jedi mind trick, you had to think to yourself, "What the hell is going on?"
Hey, honestly, for real, I didn't even think about it.
Wow.
I didn't
I
think about
did.
it. I didn't think about it till I joined YouTube and
It's the-
started researching The Last Jedi. I was like, damn, everybody's tripping about that whole Force, that little mind reading trick that she did on Kylo.
How did
You know,
she
I didn't
know?
think nothing about it. And I'm going to tell you this, though, too. That audience I saw that movie with loved that shit. They loved it.
I'm gonna tell you why people.
I mean,
peeped
there
it
was
out.
oohs and ahs all in that theater when she was doing that. People was like, "Oh shit!" you
But
know?
Rose, I'm gonna tell you why people peeped it out. Like Luke Skywalker, for instance, he had the Force, but when he was in that TIE fighter, it was just instincts, quick instincts. And then look at Phantom Menace. Look at Anakin when he was in the pod racing. He just had fast reactions, you know. But when it come to Rey, she already on Jedi Master level doing Jedi mind tricks. That was just too much.
Yeah, but you know that Anakin though he had been racing pods for years.
But see,
Already. And
I see,
he had never won a race.
but I see what George Lucas was doing.
Yeah.
Anakin was
Now-
the only human that could do pod racing.
Yeah.
Now, where I really had the issue was, okay, you're staying alive against Kylo, but then all of a sudden he mentions the Force, and you're like, oh, click, snap! I've been doing all this shit without even trying, without even turning the Force on. Like she didn't even think about the Force, so he brought it up, you know. And then it was like, oh, I'm really starting to be badass. And I'm like, whoa, why? Why is this happening? Why are you doing this right now?
Yep.
But I've said my only biggest issue with that movie is Luke should have been the one that caught that lightsaber in the snow. That to me, that would change so much about where we're sitting right now, because he could have caught that lightsaber. She could have. Remember, Kylo hit her. He like what did he do? He force pushed her up against a tree. Remember that?
Yeah.
In the snow. Okay, let's say she doesn't get back up, and then he's trying to get that lightsaber, and instead of it, going to Rey, it goes to Luke. And then if they want to save Kylo's butt by having the planet fracture, then you could say, okay, well, Kylo can get away. He survived Luke, But this whole thing would look a lot different if Luke would have shown up and been able to fight a real lightsaber fight. That's one of my problems with The Last Jedi, too, is that Luke never came back in the physical form to fight.
That's
I've got
why
a
everybody
problem.
was mad.
Yeah.
I've got a problem with that, to be honest with you.
When I
even that
first saw
part.
that, when I first saw Luke wasn't in the physical form, I felt cheated.
Yeah. Me too.
That was all we was waiting for at the end of the movie, was for Luke to save the day, and he wasn't even there. I felt cheated.
19K says, Episode 9, Rey's going back in time and she'll stop Starkiller Base from blasting, killing the First Order and saving the galaxy.
What is she gonna do? Force choke Starkiller Base and it explodes?
Okay, so I went over some leaks that came out yesterday. I called them rumors / leaks in my video because I had some people a while back tripping in the comments section. So I was like, you take them however you want them. But they were leaks, okay? And the speculation that the thing that blew Kevin Smith's mind, they don't know this for a fact because he never actually saw it. He was warned and he stopped himself. But the speculation is the Lars Homestead thing at the end of the movie. What is that going to be about, guys?
Yeah, what's
How
gonna
do you?
what's gonna blow your mind about that?
Well, in other words, they're saying that ties you back into to the other films
Okay.
at the end. And for in fairness, I think for a few fans, they're going to love that crap. I really do.
Yeah, but
Depending on what happens. My thing is, what are we going to see? What would be happening at Lars Homestead at the end of it? Who's there? Let's start there. Who's there at Lars Homestead?
anybody with any connection to that homestead is already dead. I mean, what are you gonna have? Force goes Anakin, Force goes Obi-Wan, Force goes Yoda, Force goes Qui-Gon, all standing there or something.
I think that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be a family Force ghost.
Yeah, then Luke shows up. But the way Kevin Smith was saying it, is that really kind of mind-blowing? It's not mind-blowing. It'd be cool to see them all, but it's not mind-blowing. You like at the end of Jedi when you saw Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Yoda, that wasn't mind-blowing. It was just cool to see.
What do you
I'm just
think?
looking, guys. Did anybody get a notification on this thing?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool.
It
Lord
took a little
Callis,
while.
what's up?
What's up, Lord Callis?
It could mean she's actually a Skywalker.
But you know what? Would it be mind melting? Would it be mind melting if she left up the Death Star with the Force? Would that be mind melting?
No, it'll be face melting like that dude from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
to see the only Jedi ever to lift up a ship or a vessel the size of a planet.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I've seen a bunch of leaks on this thing. That's not in anything I have ever come across. And if you're going to see something akin to that, it's going to be a flashback involving Luke bringing a bunch of Star Destroyers down to the ground on Jakku.
Now I could see that.
That's what you'll see.
But I'm gonna tell you this, Rhodes. I'm gonna tell you this. Rey is gonna do something epic as a Jedi.
Oh
yeah, no doubt.
Without any training. Without any training.
Yeah, she's gonna pull off some MacGyver Magna Pi shit out there.
Yeah, they're gonna try to have her top Anakin and top Luke. It's gonna be something I think absolutely ridiculous that I won't buy into, but they're gonna do it just to show her power.
They don't want to put that character to waste.
Yeah,
she's like the main star of the show, so she gonna do something so epic that they think that's gonna win everybody over, and that's gonna do the total opposite.
Yeah. If they have her kill Palpatine, I'm gonna lose it.
She gonna do something on that level. I'm telling you.
I'm gonna lose it if she kills Palpatine.
Here's an interesting question for you guys, and I've often wondered this. Is there anything? How can they do this movie that where you will come out of it as a member of the Fandom Menace? What do they have to do in this movie as a member of the Fandom Menace for you to come out of there and be like, damn, that was pretty good?
It'll take a miracle, man.
Hey, you said pretty good, like not classic, but that was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, but we're starting at a where I would say, generally speaking, as a member of the Fandom Menace, people are like, this movie's automatically, I'm walking in, it's already a 2 out of 10.
The problem is, Rhodes, it's so
what's going to take to get it to 7 or an 8 out of 10?
The problem is, Rhodes, it's just too discombobulated. Episode 7 doesn't connect to episode 8, and episode 8 won't connect to episode 9.
It's all over the place.
It's a mess, man. That's the problem.
You're not wrong there, because he's making a sequel to The Force Awakens, not The Last Jedi.
This seems like it's going to be nothing like The Last Jedi, except, he has to use some of the characters just because they were in The Last Jedi. But
I mean, and in fairness to him, you wouldn't want it to be anything like The Last Jedi.
No, actually,
Right,
come to think of it, I think Rose Tico's probably the only character from The Last Jedi, new character anyway, from that movie that's going to be in this movie. Because Holdo's dead. DJ, he's not coming back already. I don't know. And there's a bunch of new characters in this movie in episode 9. There's a bunch.
I don't know. We're going to find out that Zori Bliss is tied in with Rey somehow from dropping her off as a young child.
They were saying that her ship was in The Force Awakens.
Yeah, that's her. For once, it's not my phone. How about that?
Yeah, that's me, y'all. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good, man. It used to be my phone like clockwork. You can bet. Let's see. Ronin Blade, what's up? Oh, that is a sweet avatar you got going on there. He is ending the whole trilogy, so he might be messing with the old trilogy.
Oh, no doubt. They're going to mess up the original trilogy, or they're going to touch the original trilogy quite a bit, I believe, because they already said they're going to tie in all 9 movies into one. So that's no doubt that's going to happen.
Okay, so what we're going to do is, I mean, we're going to talk Star Wars every week, but one of these weeks, we're going to get Lord Callus on here, and I'm going to ask him the same question I just asked y'all. What can they do to save this thing? To wrap it up, because you know he's super deep in the lore. Is Fatal muted?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
so.
I am muted. I'm sorry, man. Can you hear me?
What were you saying, man?
The only thing that I can say that will make it an all right movie is focus entirely on the original stars, which is Lando, Luke. That's it,
dude. That's not going to happen.
True.
They should have did that in episode 7, Force Awakens.
Yeah. If they were going to do that, it would have been the movie to have brought everybody back at once.
Yeah, and then you gradually get into the newer characters, man. They're not going to introduce all these new characters, throw them in, and then forget about them in the last movie. Not going to happen.
But did y'all notice the new characters like Poe and Finn, the actors? They act like they sick of it. They act like
they're all sick of it. I mean,
I'm interested. What roles are they playing in episode 9? If they so sick of it,
I don't know, because I get the feeling that I think we're finally seeing, especially with Boyega, we're finally seeing some of that overflow from his character being so disrespected by Rian Johnson. I think that's what he's really mad at, if you want to know the truth.
Yeah.
Because Finn's got a big like arc in this movie, a significant arc to the story. But let's be honest, you could have eliminated Finn altogether in The Last Jedi, and it would have had no impact on the story whatsoever. At all. Think about that. You could have literally trapdoored Finn, Rose, and there would have been no real impact, except Phasma would still be alive. But other than that, like nothing, you know?
Yeah.
A whole character that had no impact in the movie. I don't know. It's a hot mess.
A hot mess.
Let's see. Jar Jar is terrible at ending anything. Kevin Smith cried, so we're screwed.
And that's another thing. You can't trust Kevin Smith's word.
Yeah, no. but I don't hate on him because he works in the industry. He's not going to dog somebody else's workout.
Yeah,
okay.
But
because he may have to collaborate. he has actually collaborated with JJ in the past. He's not going to, he's not going to dog these people out. You can't expect. Kevin is not John Campea
But
because
that's why I don't take his word.
Their careers are different.
That's why I won't ever take his word when he talking about mind melting, because he would never in a million years say this was a terrible Star Wars movie.
No. I agree. I agree. He's not going to be able to give you an unbiased opinion.
Yeah,
because
Kevin Smith cries at everything too, man. He's emotional on everything.
Now, I believe Kevin Smith is a real fan and cares about this shit.
Oh yeah, I do. I believe that.
I absolutely do. I mean, he's in our age group. He grew up with this shit. But no,
man.
he's not going to dog out his peers. He's just not going to do it. Let's see. Christy Miller. Guys, if y'all haven't subscribed to Christy Miller's channel, I gave her a shout out in one of my videos the other day. Try to make your way over to her channel and give her a sub. She's got a review up on the Amazon show The Boys, which I loved. So, John Matrix, have you started The Boys yet?
Yes, I have.
You made it through what, one episode?
No. I think I'm at episode 5. I think. I've been watching a few days because me and my wife, we watched Blade last night because she had never saw it.
She never saw the first one?
Nah, she never saw Blade. So
she liked it?
Yeah, she liked it.
Hey, did y'all know I watched that movie when I was like 10 years old? Just imagine a 10-year-old kid watching that movie.
I know, man. I was 21. I remember going to the movie theater watching that movie, man.
I was 23.
I'm a big time Wesley Snipes fan.
That was a big deal too, because me and my homeboy, we wanted to see that on IMAX. So I'm in rural Texas. We jumped in his Nissan hardbody lowrider, and we took our ass up to Dallas. Thought we was really doing something. Booming down the road on I-20, and went up to Dallas to IMAX so we could watch Blade opening night. And that shit blew our minds, man. We thought Blade on IMAX was nuts.
See, I never did see it in the theaters. I rented it on VHS. That's back when VHS was still big, and they had those VHS renting stores.
Oh, I had it on VHS, yeah.
And every time, like, I would do good in school, my mama would take me to rent games and movies, and I said, "Oh, this cover looks pretty cool. I'm gonna check this out." So 10 years old, I'm watching all that gore and fighting and killing, and I enjoyed it.
Oh yeah. and I was when I was watching it, man, I was like, you know what? The CGI relatively still looks pretty good.
It still holds up.
Yeah, remember when Deacon Frost got his hand cut off after he had became the blood god? I was like, that actually still looks pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And I tell everybody, man, I just wish they would show more respect to Wesley Snipes. Because let's be honest, Wesley Snipes was the blueprint and the foundation to all these comic book movies we getting out now. You know?
Bingo. And the mainstream media doesn't want to even recognize that Blade movie came out before like Black Panther. They made it seem like Black Panther was like this revolutionary first of its kind movie. Hold on. Blade came out, not one Blade movie, but 3 Blade movies. And you had Spawn also.
Michael J. White.
I was like, where in the world was the media at during that time?
Yeah.
And Blade came out, nobody made a big deal out of it. It was Blade. It was just cool.
Yeah.
Nobody made this, identity politics. Nobody did all that. So
I'm hoping at the end of the day that Wesley Snipes pop up in some way, some form. I got a feeling Marvel, they'll do it. I got a feeling they'll do it.
Yeah, but watching Blade last night, man, there's no way in the world that Disney is going to allow an R-rated Blade movie, man. Dropping the F-bombs the way they did, the violence, the gore.
The torture.
We're gonna get a watered down version of Blade. I know it. Because they don't have the guts to make a Blade movie the way it needs to be made.
Alexa Siri, is the Death Star in the Rise of Skywalker the second one?
I think they was talking about Death Star 1, didn't they? I thought they said it was Death Star 1.
I have seen leaks where it's the first one.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Yeah. Everybody thinks it's the second one.
But you know what? No matter if it's the first or the second one, when both of those Death Stars blew up, they looked like they were disintegrated.
That's what I'm saying.
So
it wasn't no pieces flying.
Now you got like a huge portion of like the dish of the Death Star. I was like, okay, it disintegrated when they blew up.
Both of them blew up and disintegrated. It wasn't no big pieces.
Yeah. But now, to be fair, George Lucas and his story treatment of Episode 7 had the Death Star there. So that's a George Lucas thing. So maybe George can answer that.
Let's just say sometimes George Lucas wasn't always consistent either.
No,
you know what
not always.
Yeah,
not always.
Yeah, that Death Star thing is one of George's deals, actually. I suspect that's where that came from. So,
yeah. Now, it wouldn't make sense, though, if it actually blew up, that pieces would fly out and fall on the planet.
But not that big, though, you know?
That Death Star was big, man. That thing was like a moon.
Yeah.
Hey, so, Ray put that thing back together with her Jedi powers. She was able to pull all the pieces back, and that's what we got back out of it. And then she raised it up out of the water.
Oh, man.
Oh. Wesley should play the new Whistler. Bump that. Wesley should play Blade.
No. If Wesley is going to show up in the Blade movie, I just want to see him as Blade. I don't want to see him as anybody else. But they may try to put him in as somebody. I don't know.
The media now make a big deal about everything that comes out. Yep.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Yeah, it's true. They both got disintegrated. Horror Nation, what's up? And I'm flipping back and forth. Hey, guys, we got 13 watching, 10 likes. If you can, pound that good old like button for me. Hey, guys, I was thinking we really need a badass lightsaber duel theme similar to Duel of Fates in the Battle of Heroes for 9.
You know what?
The Fates in this movie.
Well, you got John Williams. I don't even think that's going to be a question.
But you know what?
He's doing a Duel of the Fates remix.
But Horror Nation posed a good question. Have we gotten any good lightsaber fights in this trilogy?
No, they all suck.
No, you didn't even get one in the last movie, by the way.
No, and that throne room lightsaber battle, man, it's so many flaws in that, man.
Yeah, they broke it down.
Yeah, some professional stuntmen broke it down.
Yeah, Ray should have got chopped in half on one of them scenes.
Yep. But Rian Johnson.
Do you like the original version of the OT over the special edition?
It depends on which parts to me.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I absolutely love Ian McDermott playing Palpatine in Empire Strikes Back versus the original way they had that Emperor. That was the best move George Lucas did in the fits in the new one.
The Empire Strikes Back is great in special edition. It came out.
That's the one I saw first.
Yeah, because Cloud City looks way better.
Yeah,
special edition.
Yeah, that came out okay. Now, Return of the Jedi got some iffy stuff all in it from the special edition.
Yeah. Now I like that the Ewoks are blinking their eyes now because that would make sense. I like that. The Vader, no, I can live without that. But overall, I'm not gonna bash the special editions. For the most part, 90% of it is still the original cuts. You know, he just enhanced it a little bit, make it. I don't get all nitpicky on that, man. This George Lucas movies, he can do what he wants to do with it.
Second Street Marvel says Disney ain't gonna get their hands dirty with Snipes. He's not clean enough. I do agree with that to a certain extent.
But that's so sad though, because they took a risk with Robert Downey Jr. You know?
The only thing Wesley Snipes did was not pay his taxes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which probably half of Hollywood's guilty of right
Yeah.
now. So
Robert Downey Jr., y'all may not remember that guy. That dude was he had some serious issues.
Wesley Snipes got classics under his belt.
Yep.
Outside of Blade.
Yeah. That's not ruin our top 10. That's not ruin our top 10, man. Because he may make an appearance on the list. We have to see.
hey, I thought we decided no comic action. What is Wesley?
I didn't say comic books.
Yeah, Wesley
Okay.
got some
You mean
fighting
just-
stuff outside of comics.
You mean just Wesley? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, I don't have any comic book characters on my list. I don't think I do anyway. No.
I don't think I do either.
Hey guys, we got a new entry. Aggressively relaxing. What's up? First time I think we've seen you in the chat, so welcome in.
He been in my comments before on videos.
Cool. Lord Callus, that wasn't a lightsaber battle. It was a scene with lightsabers. Agreed.
Basically,
Yep.
I agree.
Hey, Finn versus Kylo was great. It would be nice to see Snoke use a lightsaber.
You know what? Snoke was so strong, it seemed like he didn't need a lightsaber. The stuff he was doing.
Palpatine didn't use one either until
The prequels.
until episode 3 actually,
Yeah.
and then in the Clone Wars.
I was going to say, maybe you have seen him use one. It was in the prequels. And he was called Sidious back then.
Me and John, you Sidious your favorite dude, right?
Oh yeah, man.
That's my favorite dude too.
Yeah.
And it kind of made my heart skip a beat when he did that lightsaber and did that little spin in the air.
That was cool.
I like that.
Yeah. He has the coolest Sith name, Darth Sidious.
Yeah.
That's a cool name right there.
19K Fox says Robert Downey Jr. worked with Marvel before they bought Disney. And let's face it, after the first Iron Man, he wasn't going nowhere.
No.
Even John Williams can't save the Rise of Skywalker's pants.
I agree.
Stallone fan 03. Guys, if y'all are not subbed to him, go sub. He's got like a greatest hits collection of some of your action movie snippets from over the years. It's pretty cool.
Okay, I'm gonna check him out.
Oh, and before I forget, Rhodes,
Yo.
there's a rumor that Mark Hamill will be playing the Joker on Crisis on Infinite Earths on the.
Did I not call it the other day? I called it in
That's
my
what
video.
I saw like somebody posted a video. I think Odin posted it, a rumor that he may be doing that.
I called it. I said if Kevin Conroy's coming, they got to bring Mark Hamill as the Joker.
You know what? Let me tell y'all something. Everybody say Heath Ledger. But when you do the embodiment of the Joker, I'm gonna put Mark Hamill over Heath Ledger.
Ooh.
Fatal J just said it on the show, so you can shoot me with your darts now.
So
I can't do it because of live action.
Yeah,
I just
Mark,
can't do it
Mark
because of
Hamill
live
just
action.
does the voice.
No, man.
We don't know what his actual Joker looks like.
Let's just be honest, though.
I am
when
being
you-
honest.
when
I ain't
you-
putting him over Heath Ledger.
When you think about the Joker, I'm talking about all the Joker. Is you thinking of Heath Ledger, just his little spin of Joker, or you thinking about the Joker?
I'm thinking Heath Ledger.
I'm thinking Mark Hamill.
Okay.
I'm thinking Rose. What you think?
Oh, it's Ledger. It's Ledger.
Yeah.
It's Ledger. But what I will tell you is, if you're just going by straight comics, and of course that was an animated series, but if you're going by the comics, it was, a really, really accurate portrayal of the Joker, going by comics. Mark Hamill should have first showed up in the Force scene in The Force Awakens. Yep. Plagueis gave it to him. There must be a side conversation. Does General Grievous have the Force? No.
No.
Do
He
who
is
have the
trained.
Force?
He is trained in
Yeah, he trained.
lightsaber battle.
Yeah. One of my questions about General Grievous is he's not a Force user, but he killed a whole bunch of Jedi.
Yeah, he said it in the movie though. He said, "I'm trained in your arts," but he never did say he have the Force.
No, he doesn't use the Force, but yet he can kill a whole bunch of Jedi.
And you know that's pretty interesting. I wish Star Wars in the future would play on that. People who don't have the Force or aliens who don't have the Force, but they can still lightsaber duel. To me, that was pretty interesting.
Mark Hamill did play the trickster on both versions of the Flash, old and new. And John Wesley Shipp comes back as the old Flash too, which is always cool.
I like him as the Flash in the new ones.
Yeah. Kevin Conroy, I prefer as the voice of Batman. He's got a hell of a voice.
Man, he is Batman.
Hey, and when Batman versus Superman was announced at Comic-Con that year, they brought Kevin Conroy out to read a snippet from that comic where Batman and Superman fought. And it was cool, to introduce. And as soon as he started reading it, the crowd started going nuts because they realized, oh, shit, we're getting Batman versus Superman on the big screen. Blade 3, Wesley refused to work with the director. He tried to ruin scenes, would not leave his trailer. He always smoked out, would not break character.
Yeah,
he worked on that movie.
Wesley Snipes said that in interviews. He hated Blade 3.
Man, Blade 3 was awful, man. I was like, man, how could they just ruin Blade like this?
I don't hate it.
I hate it. It's horrible.
I don't hate it. I just watched it a while back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't love it, or I don't like it even, but I think it's better than everybody says, I think. It's what's better, Spider-Man 3 or Blade 3?
Ooh.
Oh.
I'll take Spider-Man 3, man.
Probably so. They're both not good.
I'm gonna take Blade because he got to fight Dracula. So that's Horror Nation. I agree. Mark is my favorite Batman, the Arkham games, animated series. The animated series is so freaking good.
Man, Mark is Joker, man. Mark is Joker.
Absolutely Stallone fan. Let's see. Yeah, his trickster performance does have a lot of Joker in it. Yeah,
he does. I like his trickster.
Michael B. Jordan as a young Mace Windu, a Star Wars story.
I wouldn't want to. Oh, that might be cool.
Nah, I'd rather just get Samuel Jackson, de-age him. That's what I'd rather do. Because Samuel Jackson just has this vibe about him that Michael B. Jordan could not capture.
I would like to see Michael B. Jordan in some way, though. That would be interesting.
I would like to see Michael B. Jordan as like some kind of a Sith Lord or something.
Oh, yeah.
Make it a series. I want a series out of it. If you're going to bring Sam Jackson back, give me like 8 episodes so it's a trilogy of some kind.
Give me a Kenobi series. Give me a Kenobi series first.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. But
hashtag
Mace Windu still lives. So I'm just putting that out there. He's still alive. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, he's alive.
19K Fox said Spider-Man 3 was better. I kind of feel bad for Wesley losing spotlight to Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds was essentially just playing Deadpool in that movie, by the way. If you go back and watch Blade 3, I did not realize it so much until I just rewatched it because those Deadpool movies didn't exist when Blade 3 came out. Now, if you go back and watch Blade 3, he's just Deadpool in the movie.
Well, he sure was playing Deadpool and Wolverine Origins.
You know, I mean, literally, complete smart ass, just, you know, I mean, and yeah, I could fight and all that, but yeah, he just played Deadpool in that movie.
Yeah.
Blade Trinity, but I really can't stand Spider-Man 3. My biggest problem with Spider-Man 3 is, man, they had a potential for a historically, well, I guess, I don't know if you can say that about Blade. Like, Blade 2 was really good, but it wasn't historically good like Spider-Man 2.
Yeah.
So they wasted potential of a historically great trilogy with Spider-Man 3. Disney skipped on a Stallone movie. Oh,
It's a
I hadn't
TV
done a
show.
video on that. It was a TV show. It's going to star Dolph Lundgren.
Yep.
I
I
seen
mean,
somewhere where they canceled it. Didn't they cancel it?
no, he's pitching it
He's
out right
pitching it to
now.
different companies.
Oh,
And
I thought I
Disney,
saw some YouTube video where they said they turned it down.
No,
they
they didn't even listen to
they
Stallone's
didn't
pitch.
listen to it. Too many men in it.
They said they're only pushing female focused movies or TV shows. That's what they said. And it's not coming from one source, it's on multiple sources. So
It's horrible.
yeah.
What the hell is Disney doing?
I don't know. Everybody, you ready to get to this list?
Will Yoda get his own Origins movie? I don't
I don't see
think
that
so.
happening.
It's not needed. It's not needed.
Agreed. All right, guys. Top 10 action characters of all time. And tonight we're doing characters. What are we doing on your show Friday night, Matrix?
Did we say top 10 Star Wars moments?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. Okay.
that's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay. So tonight we're doing top 10 action characters. Next week we're doing top 10 action stars. So the actor. Okay. Tonight
Yeah.
the character. Next week the actor.
Yeah. No comic book movies, though.
No comic book movies, but I do have Star Wars on my list. I'm just going to let you know
Yeah,
right now.
I didn't put Star Wars on my list because I didn't.
I need the chat to let me know on one movie.
It's
I
just
think it
too
might be a
different.
comic book movie.
It's just too different. That's why. And I try to not be biased towards Star Wars.
Who's sending it out? Me?
You're ready to go. Fatal J. Roll
Oh.
with it.
Okay, here we go. Honorable mentions. Mad Max.
Ooh, good one.
Oh, that is a good one. God dang.
I forgot about that one.
That's going on my honorable mentions.
Next up, Court from The Quick and the Dead.
Oh, wow. That's
Her-
pretty good, man. That's out of the box.
Hercules. Remember Kevin Sorbo Hercules?
Oh.
Yeah.
Man,
And
I didn't even
then
think about going TV shows.
and then Cole. That's the same actor by Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah.
Peter Pan from the movie Hook. Is that considered an action movie?
Not to me.
Well, that's an honorable mentions.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to go to the crowd for that one. We'll
Okay.
see what the crowd says. What's up, Rosie? Rosie's in the house.
My last honorable mention is Rizzo from Ninja Assassin. Have y'all ever seen that movie?
Oh, yeah. I think
Yeah.
I've seen that movie. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Okay. My top 10. Snake Plissken from Escape from LA.
God, good one. Jeez.
My number 9. Django from Django Unchained.
I like that.
That's good. That's good. Yeah.
Now, this one, the chat gonna have to help me out. This might have been a comic book movie. I'm not sure though. Celine from Underworld.
No, that's not a comic book movie.
Okay.
I don't think it is.
No, you're good. You're good there.
Number 7. Marshall Pentecost from Pacific Rim, played by Idris Elba.
That's pretty good. That's a good call.
Number 6. John Hancock from Will Smith Hancock movie.
Oh, no. No, man.
You know what? I love that movie, man.
I do too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I do
That
too.
is a good superhero movie. A super good, but it always get put down at the bottom for some reason. Hancock is a good movie.
What's up, Wookie?
My number 5, Eric Draven, aka The Crow.
Oh, good one.
That is a good one. Yeah, good call.
Number 4, Beatrice Kiddo from Kill Bill.
Oh, damn. I can't believe I did that. Wow.
Number 3, Gandalf from Lord of the Rings. Number 2, Aragorn from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And my number 1, Billy Lowe from Game of Death, aka Bruce Lee.
Yeah, technically though, Billy Lowe, I like Billy Lowe, but for the most part, that wasn't even Bruce Lee. It was another guy.
Well, I'm gonna put it like this: whoever Bruce Lee played in the Game of Death, I'm picking that character.
Yeah.
I try to change it up a little bit on this list. Try to make it ones that don't nobody really think about.
There was a notable action character missing, and technically it's a comic though, so never mind.
Yeah, because I know what you're about to say.
Yep. I keep forgetting it's a comic.
Because I thought about him too.
Comic.
He was actually gonna be my number 1, but he a comic book character.
I just noticed something. I have a comic book character on here, but that comic book is technically based on real events. So
okay.
Then
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so never mind. You'll see it when it comes up.
John Matrix, roll out.
Okay, I got quite a few honorable mentions here, and I did this list super quick because I was in a rush. So here we go. Marion Cobretti from Cobra, Sylvester Stallone.
That's a good one.
Man, I forgot about him.
John Cutter, Wesley Snipes, Passenger 57.
That's a great one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
James Bond. Simple.
Oh, yeah.
Jason Bourne.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Maximus Decimus Meridius, Gladiator.
Yeah. God dog.
Nino Brown, New Jack City.
Nino Brown is an action star?
I didn't know that.
That was an action movie.
Yeah.
So, Tony Montana. Lee.
Okay.
You got that as an action movie?
That's what I'm thinking. Scarface is a gangster movie.
But it had action in it. So
yeah, but not much. You know,
I don't think I could have picked that out of a lineup. If no way as an action movie.
Okay. Lee from Rush Hour.
Okay.
Jack Burton.
Oh, okay. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
Big Trouble in Little China.
Little China.
Oh, you know what?
Russell.
I'm all over the place because I'm thinking about Roadhouse too. Because Roadhouse, wasn't his name Durden? Wasn't the guy named Durden in that movie?
I don't know.
Roadhouse was Swayze, wasn't it?
It was Swayze, but his character name was Durden. Remember they said Durden?
No, wasn't his character named Brody?
No, it was Durden. Chad, let us know, what was Patrick Swayze's name in Roadhouse?
Why can't I remember that? I could have swore. By the way, while I'm thinking about it, there's a Patrick Swayze documentary coming out on the Paramount Network.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah. He's from Houston. You know that?
Yeah.
Okay. Continuing on. John Schaff.
I almost put that one.
Yeah, that's good.
Tyler Durden. Fight Club.
Oh. Huh.
Now that is action.
Yeah. And Tang Lung. Where the Dragon. Bruce Lee. Top 10. Oh, I'm sorry. I got one more. John Wick.
Yeah.
He was actually in my top 10, then I left one out, so I had to redo it. So number 10, Sarah Connor.
Yeah.
Number 9, Ethan Hunt.
Okay.
Number 8, Neo from The Matrix.
Very good.
Yeah, that's good.
Now number 7, King Leonidas from 300. That was a comic book.
It was a comic book, but it's a real character.
It's based on a real.
And I thought about that too.
So that's kind of in limbo. But I'll give it to you though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that slide.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I think I forgot that it was a comic book. I think a lot of people forget that that was a comic book, but it's based on real events.
By the great Frank Miller.
Yep, Frank Miller. I think the Batman movie is going to be based off of his comic book. I think.
Well, you know, Batman vs Superman is supposed to be based off his Dark Knight Returns, but it's loosely based off of it.
Yep. Number 6, John Rambo. Number 5, Dutch from Predator.
I almost put that.
Number 4, Henry Jones Jr., Indiana Jones. Number 3, Lee from Enter the Dragon.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee got to be up there.
Yep, got to be up there. Number 2, The Terminator, T-800. And number 1,
That's a good call, by the way.
oh, Terminator.
Yeah.
Number 1, John Matrix Commando.
I knew it. I knew it.
I knew that.
I knew it.
I knew
Man.
that.
I love that character,
I
man.
knew it.
That was kind of easy giveaway, huh?
Yeah. I was pretty sure going into this.
Yeah.
I knew what you was going to go with, but
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. So many good one-liners in that. What happened to Sully? I let him go.
All right,
Nice.
guys, I gotta go.
Oh,
I gotta
okay,
go.
okay. Yeah, burn it down, man.
All right, y'all have a good night, okay?
Take care.
All right.
All right, here we go. Honorable mentions. John Wick,
Okay.
Wyatt Earp, Tombstone. Doc Holliday, Tombstone. Harry Tasker, True Lies.
Oh, I forgot about it.
I can't
Man.
believe you forgot about
I
that.
told you I did this in a rush, man.
Wow.
Harry Tasker, he's going on the list. I'm sorry.
Mad Max.
Okay.
John Connor, Terminator, Salvation.
Ooh, good one.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, Ewan McGregor, the
Okay.
prequels. Luke Devereaux, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Universal Soldier.
Good one.
Kyle Reese, Michael Bain, the first Terminator.
He was in part 2 also, special edition.
Then I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
Yikes.
director's cut, man. Because let me tell you this before you get going too far. You notice how the Terminator actually, his personality actually changes by the end of the movie. Like he starts saying that, oh, I need a vacation and all that other stuff. He kind of is way different from the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Remember that scene where they were in the garage and he talks about how the chip he's a learning computer. The more interaction he has with humans, the more he learns.
Yeah, yeah.
In the cut, he says that Skynet only sends it out on read only when they're out in the field by themselves, so they don't learn too much. So they actually take out this scene where they actually take out the chip, and Sarah's about to destroy it with a hammer, and John stops it, and then they redo his chip so he can learn more, and they put it back in. So that's why he's like at the end, he's like, I need a vacation and all that. He kind of changed a little bit. So just throwing it out there.
Alexa Siri, we actually ran a self-imposed comic book exclusion on this.
Yep.
So we didn't put any comic book characters in this at all. We did talk about that today before we came on. Let's see. Honorable mentions: Kyle Reese, Sarah Connor, Terminator. Terminator's, the entire,
Right.
I guess, Dark Fate now. And an honorable mention, and he had to go somewhere, Han Solo. Top 10.
Okay.
JJ, Lone Wolf McQuaid, Chuck Norris. Number 9, John Matrix.
Ooh, that's low.
Well, my name ain't John Matrix, so We get an action star named Rhodes, then he'll move up to the top of the list.
Let off some steam, Rhodes.
Number 8, John Rambo.
Okay.
Number 7, Jack Burton.
Ooh, yeah.
Number 6, Blondie, aka the man with no name, Clint Eastwood. Number 5, and hold on a sec. Is best Kyle Reese? Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Oh, Almighty Coon had a good call in the chat. Alice.
Oh,
from
yeah.
Resident. That is a good call. Yep.
Yeah.
Number 5, Major Alan Dutch Schaefer, Predator. Number 4, Terminator, the T-800, T2, and I guess T3. Number 3, and I can't believe nobody brought this one up, Ellen Ripley.
I thought about her. I did.
Number 2, and you knew this one was going to be high, John McClane.
Yep.
And number 1, and you want to take a guess at number 1? A stab? Just a random guess.
Indiana
You ought to
Jones.
be able to get this one. Say it again.
Indiana Jones.
Number 1, Indiana Jones.
Well, I had him in number 4, so.
Yeah. I mean, I stared at him and Han and said, "No, it's got to be Indiana for pure action's sake."
Yeah.
So,
I am surprised though that you didn't have Marion Cobretti even on your honorable mentions.
yeah, I know, and I started thinking back, and I like Cobra, but I don't know where it would rank on my Stallone totem pole. I guess it's pretty high though. You know, somebody brought up in the chat earlier Tango and Cash, and I wished I'd have thought about that because I love that movie. You've seen that movie, right? Tango and Cash, Kurt Russell and Stallone.
I don't think I have. I know I heard of it. I don't think I ever saw it though.
Oh God, that's a good one. But I would have put it in horror. Ash Williams from Evil Dead. God dang it. Yeah, made my top 10. I don't know. We're one of these days we're going to get around to doing horror characters. That way we can get some Jason and Michael Myers love going on in this thing. Wish Stallone would make Cobra 2. He is working on a
TV show, I believe.
He was working on a TV show that was going to bring Cobra back, but I don't think he's going to be in it. He's going to write it. Yeah.
Yeah, just don't go to Disney with it.
Yeah, you might as well forget that.
Yeah. I would love to see that. I would love to see that as like YouTube would pick that up. I think that'd be pretty cool. Considering, what they've done with Cobra Kai. I think YouTube should try to
That's a good call. That's a good call. Yeah. Because YouTube's let them be highly respectful to the original content of Karate Kid.
Yes.
Because
we already know with what Disney would do with anything Sylvester Stallone, if they actually brought it in, man, it would be a mess.
Alexa Siri, Riddick is not a bad call there. I like Riddick a lot. Pitch Black. He's bringing out another Riddick. So I guess I can't think of the guy's name. What is Jason Statham's character in the Transport?
Oh, yeah, I thought about him. Frank Martin.
Frank Martin, yeah.
I thought about him too, man.
You know what? I think somebody might have said that up in the chat earlier. I could have swore I saw
Frank Martin. Oh, and there's another one too I was going to put on. Yeah.
And I guess really and truly, I mean, of course, we can hash that out Well,
Yeah. Oh,
I don't. Technically, I could have put a RoboCop on there somewhere.
I was gonna put Mark Sheridan, U.S. Marshals, Wesley Snipes.
I could have put Tommy Lee Jones's guy on there.
But not over Snipes.
Well, but Tommy Lee was in both movies. The
Yeah, that's
Fugitive,
true.
playing
That's
the
true.
same character.
Yeah, you can put Harrison Ford's character from The Fugitive also.
Yeah, if I was going to probably put one, it would be the president, Air Force One.
Ooh, yeah. What was his name in that movie?
I have no
I
idea.
forgot, man. That's a great movie though, man.
Okay. Alexa Siri, I could answer that question. My gut feeling is strongly
I say
yes.
90% yes, I believe.
Well, keep watching The Boys. I'll say 90% yes.
Yeah.
So she's in The Boys too, by the way.
Yep.
So anyway, I think we're going to call it right there. 1 hour. 1 hour. We appreciate everybody coming out. It was a good turnout. We had 16, 17, 18 people watching at one point tonight. Everybody cleared out. I know drunk stream started. So I imagine a lot of people bumped over there, and I don't blame them. It's one of my favorite streams of the week. What's it called? Black Guys in a Drunk or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's good. I know it. It's a good show, though. It's a good show he's got going on. All right, guys. Well, we are out. Oh, here we go. Let's see. There we go. We're going in on that. Peace. We're out.
Till next time.
There you go.